Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fancy Sip Review. And if you have been a regular viewer of the Fancy Sip Review, you might have noticed that I haven't uploaded a video in a while. No, I have not passed away. I just took a relatively short hiatus. But the Fancy Sipper is back to be reviewing these tasty drinks. Whether it's going to be a limited edition soda, a new energy drink, or a foreign import beverage, the Fancy Sipper is you covered on what I think about these drinks. And finally, I'm getting around to reviewing the 2025 Mountain Dew Summer Release Freedom Freeze. And this is actually going to be the second summer drink Mountain Dew has come out with this year. In the past, they made a Baja Blast Cabo Citrus, and I'm really curious of why they did make two summer flavors. And I have to think that this drink is going to be what I think. I haven't had this yet, but I think they saw last year was an election season, or not last year, but there was an election season. And what I think this drink is going to be a re-release of that 50 flavors in one that they came out with, the Liberty Brew. I may be completely wrong, but that's what I assume this is going to be. So I'm excited to try this drink. I should have probably reviewed this a while ago, but again, I'm finally getting around to reviewing this. So before I open this up, let's look at this can together of the Mountain Dew Freedom Freeze. So this is what the front of it looks like. It is a red, white, and blue drink. Again, it looks like a bomb pop. That's what they're trying to go with this drink. It says that the flavor of this is going to be cherry, lemon, and raspberry. In 12 fluid ounces, you're getting 160 calories. And this looks pretty cool. You have a nice little Ferris wheel thing. You have a pier. You have bomb pops, although they can't legally call them bomb pops. There's a little ice cream truck over here. It's a pretty cool looking can. Honestly, they did put a lot of effort into this. On this side of the can, you're getting the bomb pops again, as well as a cool little beach looking design. So let's see what the ingredients in this drink are. In this 12-ounce can, you're getting 160 calories, no fat, 50 milligrams of sodium, 2%, 43 grams of carbohydrates, 16%, 43 grams of sugar, with an included 43 grams of sugar, 87% of your daily amount. The ingredients in this drink are carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, citric acid, natural and artificial flavors, sodium benzoate, a preservative, caffeine, sodium citrate, gum arabic, calcium disodium EDTA to protect the flavor. And the colors you're getting are blue 1 and red 40. I guess they skimmed out on the white. The drink flavor is going to be a cherry lemon raspberry flavor. And that's everything about the Mountain Dew Summer Freeze. So with all of that out of the way, let's open up this can and let's see how this tastes. Opening it up with an Omni card because I don't have nails. So here we have the drink. It is a blue beverage, even though it has red in it. Doesn't really show through on the drink. In terms of color, this is more in lines with the popular Mountain Dew Voltage, or if you are a fan of limited edition Walmart flavors, the Frostbite that no longer exists. So what the drink looks like. It is very blue. Again, it just looks like a Mountain Dew Voltage. So let's see how this is on the nose of the review. What does this smell like? Is this going to smell more like the cherry? Is this going to smell like the raspberry? Is this going to smell like the lemon? Well, let's find out. So you're not getting any smells or anything of the cherry. You're just really getting the raspberry. It does have a bit of citrusy lemon to it, but I would say that this is a very strong raspberry front end smell. It does have minor base notes of that lemon, but again, I'm not really smelling too much cherry. And with this drink being a lemon, cherry, and raspberry flavor, it does have the three flavor profiles of the Mountain Dew lineup of the regular one, which is a lemon lime drink. It has the cherry of the Code Red and the raspberry of Voltage. But I would say that this smells more in line of the Voltage, much in terms of the color is what it looks like. So let's see how this drink sits on the mouth feel. Is this going to be a very sour beverage? Is this going to be a sweet beverage? Well, let's find out. So what flavors I'm getting in this drink is this does taste a bit like it kind of tastes like a Voltage, but if Voltage was more sour. It does blend the three ingredients very well. Let me give this one more sip. You are getting a lot of that lemon taste on the front end. This is a pretty sour drink. Obviously, it's not super sour. This is not like a legitimately sour beverage. But in terms of reviewing this compared to a Code Red, which is a very sweet beverage, and the regular Voltage, the lemon taste actually brings a lot of different flavor to this. I'm not the biggest fan of when Mountain Dew releases these lemonade flavors, but this does taste a lot more like an actual can of Mountain Dew rather than just like one of the summer flavors of Baja Blast, where they don't really put that much effort into the drink, and you can tell that it's meant to be a seasonal flavor. If this was on the shelves year round, I think that this would be a big seller. Now, I'll say that the aftertaste, you are getting a bit more of the cherry, but this kind of just tastes like a more sour, lemony Voltage with an aftertaste of cherry. It has a nice sweetness of an aftertaste. The sour notes are still there. This is a very tasty beverage. Honestly, again, in the past, Mountain Dew has tried these ideas before, like I said, with that election cycle flavor where it was supposedly meant to be 50 flavors. I think that with this one, it actually blends all of the popular flavors of Mountain Dew into a very tasty drink. They've been working at this for a while, coming out with these limited edition flavors. And honestly, if this was not created as a summer limited edition flavor, if this was kind of the early era Dewmocracy era where you could vote on a flavor, I think that this would give drinks like Pitch Black a run for its money. And honestly, this has the staying power to me of the not the Voltage, the Livewire orange flavor, where it would be cool if this was sold year round, if they changed the name of it, removed the summer branding. They do have Mountain Dew flavors that aren't sold in 12 packs around America, like Whiteout used to be and Voltage was. They wouldn't really need to make this a store exclusive like Thrashed Apple. I think that this honestly might be better than Voltage. I don't think that this is as good as Code Red. I would not say that this has the legs and the staying power of the classic Mountain Dews. But I would definitely recommend drinking this over Voltage, as what it is a more sour Voltage with a little bit of cherry sweetness as an aftertaste. And the Fancy Sipper is a very easy critic. I don't usually give out bad reviews, and it's very difficult to not give out like 10s, but if I were to say what I think about this drink, again, I think that this is just like a upgraded version of Voltage. If they just removed the Voltage and replaced it with this, I would probably buy Voltage more, honestly. So what do I think about this? Well, I've already been telling you for like 9 minutes, but if you haven't picked up by now, I think this is probably like the third best Mountain Dew flavor. I wouldn't pick this up over Code Red, but I think this is on par with Livewire again. And I think I would give this drink probably like an 8.5 out of 10, maybe a 9 if I was feeling overly generous, which I have been lately on this channel. And I think that this is a very good beverage. It's a shame I started reviewing this so late into the season. I should probably buy a couple 12 packs before this drink gets discontinued. And that is everything that I think about the Mountain Dew Summer Freeze. Thank you so much for watching this video. And again, I'm not going to go on a hiatus and abandon you guys. And cheers. Clink.